Uh, I'm going to keep blabbing on. Let's talk about this backpack sprayer and our wishy-wash system. Okay, so wishy-wash, however you want to say it. Get with me. I've got a referral code that we could save money on. I save money on them. You save money on them. Um, and we use it for everything. Now, on the first scoops, typically, we'll take the garden hose or use the customer's garden hose, hook the system into it, and we'll spray it down real heavy. But after that, doing the maintenance on it, we've got little 2.5 gallon and 5 gallon containers we got from Uline, and then I have those filled up, and then we put them in the backpack sprayer, and then spray it down. They'll let me know if there's one that's a little heavier of a smell that I need to go out there and take care of with the hose. Uh, because if you know the wishy wash, however you pronounce it, if you know, I mean, they're 170, $180. I've got 10 to 11 people out there. People don't return stuff to me. Realistically, we've only got about 50, 60 yards that we do. So, um, some areas, they're kicking butt with it and making good money with it. Out here, they just weren't biting. I don't know if I'm not selling it right or what the story is. Um, so yeah, we break it down to a backpack sprayer like that. That backpack sprayer I think was like 160 bucks. Came with a couple batteries. Um, Everybody else has got 2 gallon sprayers. I think there's like 4 people that have backpack sprayers. So when I know there's a big yard, half an acre to an acre that we're spraying for sanitation, um, either I go do it or I'll be like, hey, come get the backpack sprayer. You're going to need it. Um, and they go out, take care of it with that. Or I'll hook the hose into the Wissy Wash system and we'll spray it that way. We tried the odor mute for a while, but you had to have hot water, and it was only like a 4 hour thing. It just wasn't going to do us any good for how far and in between. You might only have one or two a day. You might go 2 or 3 days without having a yard spray. But the Wissy Wash, we use it also to clean our equipment, our boots, our rakes, our buckets. Um, Sometimes I'll spray the interior of the back of the van when I'm scooping, or the back of the Journey, or whichever vehicle I'm scooping out of, to help try to keep it a little more fresh scent. Um, they advertise it as a fresh scent. I don't get it. I mean, what I smell is when you're at the pool, that chlorine smell. That's what I smell. Is that chlorine fresh, bleach smell. So, Wissy Wash, great product. We used odor ban for our equipment and top two performance 256 and 512. That's originally what we used for a long time. Until I got into the yard sanitation stuff, and so that stuff works great. I wouldn't suggest spraying any of that on the yard. Check your labels. Do your own yard and then see. Oh boy, sorry. It's getting to be about 2 a.m., I guess. But that's the Wissy Wash system. You can Google it. I can send you a link. If you want to give me an email at info@derbycitypoopscoop.com, or go to dogpoopky.com and send us a message. I can send you a link for that for you to save some money. They got 2 of them on there. One's just a twist on and off, and the other one's a trigger. I think that's going to be up to preference. We've got on and off ones. They work just fine. I mean, the trigger is cool. I think if you were like at a dog kennel or something where you used it every single day, to spray everything down and sanitize it, I think that would be in that application. But for what a scooper would use it, excuse me, I think the little on-off one does just fine. It comes with 9 capsules. People ask me how long will those capsules last. When we were doing that with every yard, one capsule would last us 40, 50 yards. As we've broken it down into the gallons, I can't tell you how many gallons that is. Like one capsule lasts me every bit of 6 months of filling these jugs up over and over and over. I mean, I've probably got 50 gallons sitting in the back room right there of 2.5 gallon jugs, 5 gallon jugs, and 7 gallon jugs, depending on how much you can carry. You know, they got a roll cart and they'll roll it out to their car, and you know, they put it on the side of their house and they'll fill it up as they need it into their sprayers. So if you're looking to get into sanitation, look in the different poop scoop groups, you know, Scoop Club, the APAWs, and that, and just there's in the top corner in each of those groups, there's a little magnifying glass. Click it, type in the product, or type in what you're looking for, and you're going to find all kinds of, you know, just everybody has an opinion, everybody, and you know, and that's one of those things that if you're new getting into this, you're going to realize there's 80 different ways to do this. They're all the right way. They're all the right. Every area is going to be different. I know in Indianapolis, they're getting $20 for one dog up there. Blows my mind away. But they're getting it all day long. There's 3 companies up there I know of, and they're getting $20 for one dog. And I get looked at sometimes like my head's on sideways at $14.99. I'm on summer prices right now. My summer prices are $11.99 for one dog, because we don't get too many sales during the summer. So I've dropped my prices just to get people to try us. Now, of course, in a year, they're going to go up, you know, a couple dollars, but by then they've seen us, they understand what we do. You know, we're looking for the value customers that understand what we do, but to bring in new people that maybe don't want to pay all that money. But I even get people at $11.99 a week look at me like I'm crazy, like, oh, that's too much. And I'm like, well, have a good day then. You know, I don't understand. You know, you're looking at $12. You know, I'm paying $20 an hour. If my scooper can pull 3 an hour, you know, they're at $36. The company is only pulling $16 an hour. That's before taxes, insurance, Aflac, PTO time, the office, my salary, the admin salary. It's not a very high profit at that point at $11. That's why we're at $14.99, you know, is where our normal prices are. So I can ramble on about that, but I'm just going to post these and see if anybody want to watch them.